Shalom, shalom. Foremost, call like my Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakakwadash. The bunch of apostles, teachers, the great millstone, and peace and salutations unto the Lord's elect. All right. To you faithful servants out there, man. So based upon this whole election thing, right? If it's not already obvious, there's a thing called duality, you know, and this is satanic way of dealing with a society because when you study Esau's ways, you find that he controls both sides. You know? So there's an illusion of choice in his place, and and the election, you know, is a clear indicator that you don't both sides are controlled. You know, so you don't have any choice in the matter of, like, you know, here it is. They sell you this whole thing about choice and, you know, democracy and this and that, but you know, they're two sides of the same coin. You know, and all aspects of society. So, you know, anything you could think of, like Pepsi and Coke, both same shit, same demonic, cancerous, sugary beverages. Pepsi or Coke. Uh, Alabama, Auburn, you know, all this shit is the same. It's all the same. Johnson and Johnson or Pfizer, you know. So it's all the same. Okay, either you work for Amazon, you work for UPS. They're all the same shit. They all serve the so-called white man. Oh, your phones, right? You got Android or Apple. The two A's. You know, those are the two options you have in America. Either you're gonna go with Apple or you're gonna go with Android. You know, and they create bands. You know, they create like they create different sides, opposing sides that they both control. You know, so as in ancient world, you had the plebeians and the patricians. Today you got the Democrats and Republicans. You know, today you got an illusion of choice, man. Okay, so that's the way of the world. You know, like Earth, Wind, and Fire said, man. That's the way of the world. The way of this world is an illusion of choice. Okay, because none of us have a choice. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23, and that's something that was sold to us, you know, by this white man. Oh, it's free will. You know, your family and all these people, everybody believes that they have a choice in the matter. You know, like even us doing this work, we don't have a choice. We have to do this work. The Lord is literally forcing us to do this, even though we love it. You know, He puts us in us. He puts it in us to do it, but we don't have a choice, man. We don't have a choice whether or not we're gonna do this work or not. You know, the Lord's gonna force us, like Jonah. The Lord forced Jonah. You know, He kind of gave Jonah a little bit of, like, he thought he could escape. He thought he could not do the work. Hey, but the Apostle Paul, what the Apostle Paul said, woe is me if I preach not this gospel. But he knew that the Lord is going to destroy me if I don't teach this word. But he didn't have a choice in the matter, you know. So Esau, he doesn't have a choice in being a devil. You think he could choose to if he wanted to be righteous? He couldn't even be righteous if he wanted to, because he's the devil. Judas Iscariot, he was going to betray the Lord. He was going to do it because that's what was written in his story, you know. So that's all demonic dogmas. You know, oh, you have free will. That's out of the question. Okay, because that would mean that the Most High doesn't control everything. That means that you got away from the Most High or something like that. You know, which is impossible. Okay, Sirach 18 and verse 3, it says, um, real quick, it says, I'll start the first verse. It says, "He that liveth forever created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but He. Who governeth the world with the palm of His hand, all things obey His will. But He's the King of all, and by His power dividing holy things among them from profane." Yeah. So all things obey the Most High's will. Okay, all things obey the Most High's will, and there's no free will. So in this world, you're sold a bill of goods. Oh yeah, you know, you got choice. Either you could choose McDonald's or Burger King, or you could choose KFC or Popeyes. You know. Oh, Walgreens or CVS. I just drove past two Walgreens or CVS. What's the fucking choice? You don't have a choice in the matter. Either you go to Walgreens or you go to CVS. You know, I mean, what other choice you got? Either you go to Walmart or you go to Stop and Shop or you go to you know, or you go. But they're all the same shit. It's all the same stuff, man. It's all the same bullshit. Um, Either you go to Toyota, or you go to Honda, or you go to Ford, or you go to GM. You know, both sides are all controlled. They're all controlled. It's all the same shit. You're getting the same stuff, man. You know, but you don't have a choice in the matter. You don't have a choice in your politicians. You don't have a choice in your political parties. You know, you don't have a choice in any of this. This is all set up for you, and they give you this illusion of choice. Oh well, you can choose between the state college, or you can choose to go to community college. So it's all part of the same system. It's all part of the same system, man. So Jeremiah chapter 10, Jeremiah the 10th chapter, and in the 23rd verse, it says, it says, "O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps." So it's not in you to direct your steps. This so-called white man is the demon, you know, which he pushes his free will stuff, you know, because he's the devil. All right, through the ancient custom of hermetism. All right, when you look up the word hermetism, it's going into some witchcraft on the left hand side. You know, that's where the term as above so below comes from hermetism, which that's what Aleister Crowley and all them was studying. Hermetism and ancient left hand side Babylonian religions, you know, and that's where they got their whole thought process of free will and all that shit, and they put it in your head. They put it in Christianity. They put it in Catholicism. Free will, free will, free will, free will. You know, nobody has free will, man. Nobody has free will. The Lord didn't have free will when he came down here. The Lord didn't have no free will. The Lord had to do exactly as he was appointed, exactly as he was told. All right, what he would do. You think he wanted to go up there and die? No, he didn't want to. He prayed to the Lord. He told him that made the cup pass from me. But no, you're gonna have to take this, son. You know, you're gonna have to take this, and I'm gonna exalt you afterwards. You know, I'm gonna exalt you after you pay for your sins. You know, and your people's sins too. But you don't have no choice in the matter. So, get to a couple of definitions here. It says duality, twofold nature, state of being two or divided in two. So you got as above, so below, right? Duality says an instance of opposition or contrast between two concepts or two aspects of something, or dualism. All right, you have light and dark, you know, good and bad, you know, evil and all this, right? But you know, in this world, the way they deal with duality is in this satanic, you know, do as thou wilt, you know, as above, so below. Because yes, the Most High is balanced. He has the right hand, the left, you know. But on this side, there is no good. And on this earth right now, with the so-called white man, there is no good. It's just two sides of evil. There's no balance. There's no. We represent the balance on the right hand side. You brothers that's in this truth, you know, the apostles, you know, men of the Lord. But the world is not balanced. There's no good. Where's the good in the world, man? Where's the good? You know, there's only evil. There's only evil. All there is just pure evil. You know, like I said, Android or Apple. Android or Apple. Either you choose Android or Apple. Either you choose Domino's or you choose Pizza Hut. You know, Domino's or Pizza Hut. One of the two. You got to take Domino's or you gonna take Pizza Hut. Which one you gonna choose? You ain't got no fucking choice. Either you gonna get an oil change, you gonna go to Valvoline, or you gonna go to you gonna go to Valvoline, or you go to Jiffy Lube, man. You ain't got no choice in the matter. Wait. Either you gonna get some auto parts, you gonna go to AutoZone, or you gonna go to what's this other one? AutoZone or fucking what's the other one? Advanced Auto Parts. You know? You ain't got no choice in the matter. What? Oh, I want to go to O'Reilly's and shit. Well, they're all part of the same beast. They're all O'Reilly's and all these. But at the end of the day, you have this fakeness of choice. You have this illusion of choice. Okay, you got this illusion of choice where you think, oh, I got a choice. I can choose what I want to do. No, everything's set up for you, and it's all part of the same beast. So there's no running from anything. There's no choice. There's no freedom. There's no the so-called white man got you choosing between two evils: Kamala or the Donald. Either you choose Donald, or you choose Kamala. Back then, you had Bernie Sanders, or you had DJ Trump. You had Al Gore, or you had Bush Jr. Which one you gonna choose? Hillary Clinton or Barack? Yeah. Which one you gonna choose, man? You ain't got no fucking choice, man. We don't have no choice in this place, man. Either you go to college, either you go to high school, or you become, or you go to college, or you become a bum or something, living on the street. You ain't got no choice, man. You gotta be a slave in this society, man. You gotta live in this hell, you know. So the people are under the spell of this devil, man. But we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2:11. We have this wisdom amongst them that are perfect. So we speak this mystery amongst them that are perfect. So we understand we're unplugged from the matrix. These people are not unplugged from the matrix. They're totally in the matrix, so they think they have a choice. Yeah, man. I got the new iPhone and shit. You a slave, bro. You're a corporate slave, man. You got these women. They won't talk to you unless you have a fucking iPhone. They won't even talk to you unless you got an iPhone. Oh, your texts are green, nigga. Your texts are green, nigga. God damn, son, I got an Android. Ooh, that makes me less of a man. You're not a man, guys. You're not worth nothing, man. You're not worth dealing with because you got an Android. This is what they put in these people's fucking heads, and that's why they're so simple, man. That's why they're so simple-minded, And they walk around, with pride and they walk around with pride, man. They walk around with pride. Well, yeah, man. I'm team I'm team Jacob, not team Edward. This was given to you, man. This is the choice. You think you got a choice. This was presented to you by your oppressor, by the so-called white man. I'm a Baptist and I'm this. This is all, this is all the same evil. Either you're gonna be a Christian or you're gonna be a Baptist or whatever the hell, but y'all part of the same demonic as above, so below system, you know, which is a joke, you know. Either you're gonna buy a home or you're gonna rent, the same shit. You're under the same beast. Oh, I'm a homeowner. I'm a homeowner, man. I own my home. No, the fuck you don't. You gotta pay property tax, man. You know, you gotta pay this and you gotta pay that. You don't own the home. You don't own that shit. So-called white man come up in there and take that at any moment. Civil asset forfeiture, man. You got something called civil asset forfeiture. Here it is. He could just say, hey, well, nigga, you was selling drugs. You was selling drugs, and this is my shit now. And how many of these people can pay off their house without doing some evil, dealing drugs and shit like that? These people are paying their house till they die. So you're paying rent, just like you're paying rent, in a condo or whatever, an apartment, whatever the hell, My mortgage is, my mortgage and this and that. Like the word mortgage means till you die. The word mortgage means till you die. Mortgage, the Latin word, the mort meaning death and age. Till you die. Mortgage. Till you die, you paying that motherfucker, man. Oh, I'm better than you because I'm not renting. I'm buying to own and shit. Hey, man. Hey, bro. This is a joke of a world, man. You got two choices: Budweiser or Bud Light, man. Or in the Mexican beer, you got two choices. You got Modelo or you got Corona or Tres X, which that's just terrible, yo. Either you gonna drink Corona or you gonna drink Modelo, man. You know, you ain't got no damn choice, bro. Where's your choices at, man? You know, Popeyes or KFC, man. You know, Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. Same shit. Cordoba or Chipotle, you know? Or now they got Cabo. Oh shit, now they got Cabo. Ooh. You know, you can eat you can eat some Mediterranean greens, you know, or you got sweet greens. It's all part of the same system. That's the point, bro. It's all part of the same system. You got duality, control, just like the political part. Like this whole election, you know, brought this, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it should obviously you don't have no choice in it. It's presented to you, and it's what you're given. It's what you're given, you know. You're given a false illusion of choice. Either you get or you have no fucking following. Where you gonna go? Twitch or YouTube? You know, Twitch or YouTube. You got YouTube, Twitch, okay, and ain't shit else. I mean, that's gonna get you your name out there and shit like that. You know, YouTube got a monopoly on the internet, man. Either you go to Google, which is part of the CIA and NSA, or you gonna go to Bing, which is the same shit. It's all the same shit. You know, either you gonna use Google as your search engine. Oh, I'm gonna use Firefox. Ooh, it's Firefox or DuckDuckGo. You know, it's all the same shit, brother. They're tracking you on Google. They're tracking you on Facebook. You know, Google versus Facebook. It's all part of the same shit. Google, Facebook, CIA, NSA, all this shit is all part of the same control system, man. It's all the same shit. You know, the other day they had to fight Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. You know. These are all presented to you, man. You ain't got no choice in the matter. You know, I don't want to see this fight. Oh, well, here you go, nigga. Bam. I don't want to see this shit. There you go. Bam. Take it. I don't want to see this bread and circus bullshit. Here you go. You ain't got no choice. Nigga. It's my kingdom. Bam. Son. You know? Okay? So, the Most High, he controls all things, and there is no such thing as free will, okay? And I mean pure balance. I don't have balance, okay? But in this man's world, there's no fucking balance, man. There's no balance whatsoever. Ain't no such thing as balance. It's either evil or evil. Man, but evil and more fucking evil. You know, ain't no good. Ain't no good. Ain't no good choice. Oh, I made a good choice. I made the good choice. You ain't made no good choice, man. You just made the choice that was presented before you. And, you know, it was either Android or Apple, brother. That's all it was. There ain't nothing else. You can't choose anything else, okay? It's either you get a Samsung or you're going to get an Apple or you're going to get some Motorola bullshit. But, you know, what choice you got, man? Okay? You ain't got no choice. Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile or some shit like that. You know? That's it. That's all the choices you got, man. You know, all the choices you got. You ain't got no choice. You know, either you're gonna pay in dollars or cryptocurrency. And then when the microchip comes, they're only gonna be the microchip in this man's society. When the microchip comes, that's gonna be the only choice you're gonna have. The only choice is present your mark before the teller. You know, ain't gonna be no choice. Oh, I can pay cash, I can pay this, I can do that. You know, nope, no choice. See, this devil, he's giving you this illusion of choice so he can get your ass dumbed down, I should say, to when he brings in this new world order. And then you ain't going to have no choice. Either roll over or die, roll over and succumb to the beast or die. You know? That's why you got all these FEMA coffins and guillotines and rubber and bullets and all this other shit that he got for these people that won't comply. Either it's my way or the highway. And the same way with the Lord. Okay. That's why I tell you in Luke 19:27, this so-called white man is trying to be the Most High. The Lord told you that he that will not that I bring hither, bring hither, and him that he that will not that I rule over him, bring hither and slay before me. Either you're gonna get down with the program of the Lord, or you're gonna be with this white man. You know? Okay. Though hand join in hand, Hebrews 11:21. He shall not go unpunished, you know. So so yeah, it's a joke of a society, man. Okay, the phrase "as above, so below" comes from an ancient quote, which happens in it said, "Yep." Um, it's attributed to the emerald. It's attributed to emerald tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Hard to say that. That's where you get Hermes from. Ancient in Renaissance and enlightenment philosophy. That's right. Esau doesn't even have beliefs. Esau believes in everything else. Esau took our beliefs, and made it into a doctrine. Esau, Esau fucking Esau took the so-called Africans' beliefs, the Philistines and the Hamites. He took their beliefs and made it in the Babylonian old way, the Egyptian old way. Esau don't got no fucking beliefs. He don't got no proper own thing that he believes in. So this Aleister Crowley way of life, he took it from the heathens and made a little twist out of it. But nothing that this does is original, man. Okay. So it says the phrase is the title of a film that was presented as because they made a movie out of this as above so below like 2015, something like that. It was terrible. You also had a song by these people, Slipknot, a bunch of demons. They made a song called as above so below, and they tell you a lot in that song. Song by anyways, this is Psalm 39 verse 23. And I'll be different translations. It's all still the same thing. Psalms 7 and verse 23, the KJV version, it says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighted his way. All right. We read it in the NIV, New International Version. The Lord make firm the steps of those who delight in him. New Living Translation, the Lord directs the steps of the godly, and he delights in every detail of their lives. Yeah, so the Lord controls life. The Lord controls life. There is no, I'm gonna do my own thing, this and that. That's what they tell you in this world, and it's a fucking lie. Like it, man. I don't know. They bounce me up out of here. But that's what this fucking devil does. When you exposing his bullshit, he just kick me out the street, man. But anyways, English Standard Version. It says the steps of a man are established by the Lord. The steps of the man are established by the Lord. Yep. The steps of the Lord are established by the Lord when he delighted in his way. Berean Standard Bible. The steps of a man are ordered by the Lord who taketh delight in his journey. King James Bible. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his new way. New King James Version. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his ways. New American Standard Version. The steps of a man are established by the Lord, and he delights in his way. NASAB 1995. It says, the steps of a man are established by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Legacy Standard Bible. It says, the footsteps of a man are established by, it says Yahweh by Shem Yashai, and he delight in his way. Sometimes they in the legacy, like sometimes in like a Legacy Standard Bible, they'll put Yahweh up in there. Like literally, it won't say God, or it won't say Jesus. They'll try to put the Yiddish way or whatever. But it say Amplified Bible. It says the steps of a good man, righteous man, are directed and established by the Lord, and he delight in his way and bless his paths. A Christian Standard Bible. A person's steps are established by the Lord, and he take pleasure in his way. Whole Man Christian Standard Bible. It says a man's steps are established by the Lord, and he take pleasure in his way. So they all say the same thing. They all gonna say the same thing. All proving the point that that we ain't got no choices. Like, we're not free to do what we want to do. Okay, we're not free to do what we want to do. There's a most high, there's a power that controls the actions and thoughts and intents of the heart, man, and controls the sayings and goings of men. All right. Which is clear as day
It's clear as day to us that's in this faith that we don't have no free will. Okay, we don't have no free will. Okay, man's goings of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Proverbs 20 and 24, right? Now, Proverbs 16th chapter and the first verse. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. See, the preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Okay, the Lord, he seals the instructions of men while they sleep, right? You know, he seals the instructions of a man while they're sleeping. Matter of fact, let's get that. I'll prove that. Prove that real quick, man. Yeah, Job 33 and verse 14 says, "For the Most High speak once, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumber is upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he might withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from men." See, the Lord withdraws men from their own purpose because the Lord is the one that seals the instructions and does the guiding of man's steps, whether it be for good or for evil. But it all is according to the will of the Lord. Sirach 18:3. Again, all things obey his will. So that means the spiritual demon Satan also obeys the Lord's will, and he does exactly what he's told, just like the so-called white man does exactly what he's told. The so-called white man is doing a righteous thing by being the devil. Right? By being a so-called white man, by him being the devil, he's doing the right thing, even though he is the devil himself, which is a oxymoron, if you will. But he is doing the right thing because he's the devil. He is doing what the Lord has him doing, has him commanded to do, which be the whooping stick. He's the whooping stick, So his job is to set up pitfalls and stumbling blocks in the way of our people, in the way of the world, to cause confusion, to be the perfect devil on the earth. All right. And his MO is to bring about confusion, an illusion of choice. An illusion of choice where you think you have freedom. We're not free until our Lord Yahushua comes redeem us, all right, from the clutches of so-called white man's hands, which is part of our captivity. But the punishment of Dar's Zion is accomplished, right? Lamentations 4 and 22. So Galatians 4 and 26, it says, "But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all." What that means? She's above. That means she's superior. The Israelites are superior people to these heathens on the earth. Jerusalem, which is above the heathens, pursuant to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. All right. She's above, which is the mother of us all. She's free. Which, how is she going to be free? The Lord's going to make us free. The Lord's going to release us from this illusion of false hope, that they got us in, man. They got us in this fucking, in this election cycle every so often, Oh, look at that. The new president gonna come in. He gonna change some stuff. He gonna change some stuff for black people. He gonna change some stuff. Are you what change has come about from these fucking elections and all this other shit, man? None but confusion. Or the Latin tribes, in their countries. What choices did they got? They can't choose nothing but the so-called white man. The companies come into their countries and they got to choose between Chiquita Banana and they got to choose between Dole. The two companies fucking them up. Starbucks or what's the other one? Fucking Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Which one of them is gonna come in here and rape and rob us more? And take away our resources and shit and make it to where we can't do nothing. You ain't got no choice. It's either Apple, Google, Microsoft, it's all the same shit, man. All the same shit. You got the major social media networks, man. Oh shit. I'm not on Twitter no more, man. I'm gonna go to this site. Man, it's all the same shit. You're being tracked, you're being monitored. Okay, you ain't got you got quote unquote freedom of speech. Let you say some shit about them Jews and they're gonna cancel your ass. They're gonna close your page and they're gonna call you anti-Sem. So you ain't got no choice. Either you are down with Israel, the small headers, or you are anti-Sem. You ain't got no choice. You go on there and say free Palestine. Watch how they gonna try to fire you. You ain't got that. You ain't. Oh, I stand with Israel. That's how. That's what if you got one of these jobs, you work at CBS, or you got one of you're well to do in this society. You got to do what the fuck you're told, man. I don't agree with this. Well, you ain't working here no more. You can't be the anchor of the network no more, man. You know, you ain't got no choice, bro. All right. So our best bet is to subject ourselves to the Father of spirits and live. All right. Subject yourself to the Father of spirits and live. Okay. That's in Hebrews. Okay. We shall be in subjection to the Father of spirits and live. Hebrews 12 and verse 9. It says, furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh, which corrected us. All right. The so-called white man is an ungodly father. All right. Pursuing Sirach 41 and 6. Okay. He's an ungodly father. He's a devil. Okay. So he corrected us with the stick, with the whooping stick. And then the Most High brought the word. All right. So we had our physical fathers, your dad and them, they corrected you too. All right. But anyway, it says we have given them reverence. All right. We had fathers of our flesh corrected us and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection to the Father of spirits and live? Shall we? How much more shall we not be in subjection to the Father of spirits and live, man? You know. Okay. So we're supposed to be subject to the Father of spirits, man, and lives, man. You saw hey bro, you gotta tread lightly, brother. 4-0. The girls and the men, 4-0. That's all I'm gonna say. 4-0. That's all needs to be said. and fictitious balón de playa. That's all. Fictitious okay. But anyways, we live in a society that's full of illusions of choice, man. All right. The only choice is the wrong choice in this place, man. All right. But we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. Okay. That's why the Lord called us onto light, man. The Lord called us out of obscurity and out of darkness, man. Okay, so Revelation 13:11, it says, and I beheld another beast coming out to earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That's right. He spake as a dragon with duality, man. As above, so below. That's how he spake. He spake with a forked tongue, and he brought confusion to the earth. That's why it says Revelation 19, real quick. It says he had made the inhabitants drunk. Okay, second verse says, for true and righteous are thy judgments, O Most High, but he have judged the great whore who did corrupt the earth with her fornication, with her duality. Okay, and have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. That's right. So the blood of the servants, the true men of the Lord that's because the true men of the Lord are the only good on the earth. The Lord is going to avenge the blood of his servants at her hand, the hand of this devil, the head of America and the whore and the beast system. You know. So the Lord's gonna bring about actual balance on the earth, not this fake fucking balance that they got going on right now. It's a fake balance because there's no good side, man. It's only two evils. You know. 12 verse. It says he exercised the power of the first beast, which is Rome, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the beast whose deadly wound was healed. That's right. They're about to release Gladiator 2, the sequel to Russell Crowe movie in 2000, and Denzel, your boy Denzel, gonna be up in there. I gotta go see that one. But back in the Roman Empire, the first beast, the power of the first beast. Here it is. That beast was using the same tactics that they use in this world, in this kingdom, in America. It's the same shit. You know, they had the Colosseum, they had the bread and circus, they had two gladiators fighting to the death, and they both worked for the emperor. And they, whoever dies. There was no good side to pick. The people were just, throwing their money. They were excited to see some blood and shit. But there was no good choice, back then, and there's no good choice today. Back then, you was a publican or a patrician. Right now, either you're on the left or you're on the right. You're part of the you got a couple stragglers that are like Green Party members. Who the hell is a part of? They don't have no power, man. The only ones with the power are the Democrats and the Republicans, and they all work for the Rothschild. The Democrat and the Republican all work for the Rothschild, man, and the Rockefeller. You know, who's behind the scenes controlling shit, man. Okay, the boys in blue, everybody works for the Rockefeller, man. You sign up to be a fucking police officer and shit, or you sign up to work for the NSA, or you sign up to work for the Navy, or you sign up to be a Coast Guard member, you know, active duty, you know. You all work for the Rothschilds and you all work for the Rockefellers. You'll say that, well, y'all do too. Well, we are slaves, okay? We are slaves. We work for the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Hashem, okay? We are forced to work these jobs and do this stuff, but our minds are not part of this system. Our spirits have arose and departed from this place, but we're not in the same, you know, we're not gonna go out there and put the white man's uniform on and shit and go and join the army and shit. That's an extreme form of darkness and shit. If you up there trying to be some police officer, or you know, you trying to work for this damn devil, you're in total darkness. But see, we don't have no choice. We were brought here in captivity. I didn't have no choice. I didn't have no choice. I didn't decide to come up here. This was forced upon me, man. You know, this was all forced upon me. But you people out there, you know, you willingly succumb to the beast because you're part of it. You're not unplugged from the matrix. You know, you're not unplugged from the matrix. So that's why the Lord said you're your father, the devil, John 8:44, because the lust of your father you do. You're corrupted with the fornication of this whore, and you don't even know that. You don't even know that you're in that darkness, in that gross darkness that the Lord said will cover the people. Isaiah 60:2. You know, so you're part of that first beast, and you're partaking with the second beast, this new whore that's giving you an illusion of choice. You know. Okay. Psalm 17 and verse 13. It says, "O Lord, disappoint him and cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. From men which are thy hand, O Most High, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures, for they are full of children, and they leave their substance to babes." Yep, that's right. So so yeah, ultimately, again, another reason why this whore got to be destroyed, because she's ruling the earth with darkness, with a dark demonic evil spirit, man. Scripture say the ruler is the upholding of the people. You know, when we're in power, man, we're gonna show these people the right hand side, man, and we're gonna show them balance. You know, see, this devil, all he shows you is the sword. He don't show you compassion. He don't show you love and shit. You know, see, we're gonna give these people the sword, but we're also gonna give them love too. Because the scripture tell you that the people shall rejoice when the righteous are in authority, Proverbs 29:2. So why are they going to rejoice? Because we're always going to beat their ass all day? No, because we're going to be just rulers, man. You know, we're going to give them their time to shine and shit like that, you know, go and live in their lands. But they're going to have to pay 1,000 years of slavery. But then when they get to see, you know, the just rulership that we have on them, we ain't sitting there lying to them and telling them this and that and dropping nuclear bombs on them and shit, and then telling them to, you know, just accept the dollar. You know, we're not doing that. We're not doing it to them. We're not going up there and graping their women and graping their kids in front of them and doing all this nasty, crazy shit that Esau did, man. And then turn around and tell them that, you know, oh, you better just accept it. You know, accept Apple, accept Google, accept this shit in your country, accept being a mo, you know, accept this, accept that. And if you don't do it, then, you know, we're going to hit you with economic sanctions and shit. There's no balance with this devil, you know. It's either you do evil or you're fucked. You do evil or I'm gonna cut you out of the New World Order. You know, that's why the BRICS nations got together and they ain't fucking with this devil. They're like, man, we can do this on our own. We don't need you cracker Rockefellers and you Rothschilds. We don't need you. We got China, we got Russia, we got Brazil, we got Iran, we got North Korea. You know, shit. You know, we get together and we'll figure it out, and then we'll drop missiles on you devils. But see, the thing is that they think that they're gonna be able to rule after the dust settles. When the dust settles, the Israelites gonna be in power, man. Okay. When the dust settles, the elect of Israel is gonna be the one that's gonna be enacting the rulership of the earth. You know, so Malachi 1:3, it says, "I hated Esau, I hated the white man, and I laid his mountains waste as heritage for the dragons of the wilderness." That's right. This place is gonna be a habitation of every foul creature, man. Every cage of unclean bird, hateful bird, and unclean spirit. This place is gonna be a heritage for the dragons of the wilderness, man. Because of the lies. The scripture say what? Woe to the city that's built upon on lies. All right. Because of the unjust balance that's done on his side, man. All right. The Lord hates the unjust balance, and this place is full of unjust balances. Unjust balance is an abomination to the Lord, man. All right. So the Lord is going to bring equity. All right. Going to rule it. He's going to rule this earth with equity, meaning a just weight and a just balance. Okay. Behold, Psalms 98. Yep. Psalms 98 and verse 7, it says, let the sea roar and the fullness thereof, the world and all them that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together. Before the Most High, how about Shem Shai? For he cometh to judge the earth, with righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity. There's no judgment. That's why Habakkuk 1:4, it said what? That the law is slack, therefore wrong judgment does proceed. So the Most High is angry, man. It pissed off because he sees the condition of this society. He sees you so-called white people lying every fucking day. He sees the people in a stupid, dumbfied state, you know. So you're gonna hit the reset button, man. You gotta hit the reset button. Start with our Lord, his son, man. We're gonna hit the reset button and judge the world with equity, with a just balance. And we ain't gonna be able to deal with no motherfucking no Mercedes or BMW. You know. Now you got electric cars. Well, either you get a Tesla or you get what else is there? Oh, the Tesla or some Chevy or some shit like that. You know, they don't give you no Chinese exports and shit. No free market capitalism no more. You know, it's all about an illusion of choice now. You know, look at the market. You know, I could get this, I could get that. You know, that's why I skip say victuals shall be so great cheap that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. But see, you think you're in a good case, but you're under the illusion of choice, you know. And the number one thing is your politics, man. That's the number one thing where you see where there's no choices. You know, what the fuck are you choosing? You're choosing between two evils. Malachi 1:4 says, whereas Edom said we are impoverished, but we return and build the desolate places, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation for forever. Why? Because ever since the devil came out the womb, he been lying and giving people false hope and giving people false pretenses, you know, giving them false laws, making treaties with everybody, breaking them, you know, as the devil that he is, man. Right. So Psalms 99 verse 1, it says, the Lord reigneth, let the people tremble. He sitteth between the cherubims, let the earth be moved. The Most High is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Let them praise that great and terrible name, for it is holy. The king's strength also loveth judgment. You so-called white people, you don't love judgment. You put people in jail for 100 years. That's not judgment. You're supposed to put a man to death, or you gonna forgive him. You know, man steal, you put him in the a man commit adultery, but put him to death, man. That's mercy. You know, you're supposed to let him rot for 400 years. Here it is. This devil, he put life sentences on people. He put 4 life sentences on you. So that means if you die, you come back, you gotta serve another prison sentence. This is some fucking bullshit, man. You know, what kind of shit is this? You giving people 400 years in prison and shit? Like the niggas gonna live 400 years, man. You know, this shit is crazy, man. In the ancient world, you didn't see no sentences like that. When you look at the law, it don't say you're gonna lock up a man for 170 years, man. You know, you either put the man to death, or you stone him, or you do something, but you burn him or something. But you ain't gonna put him in. That's worse than death. You being locked in a cage for 70 years, man. Till your ass, till you shank redemption your way up out of there, man. You know, till you Morgan Freeman your way up out of there. No, man. You know, that's the devil for you. That's the devil for you. That's how you know we're in hell, man. Because the devil will lock you up 3 strikes. There's 3 strikes. Here you go. Your ass now you getting 25 to life. You know, 3 strikes. That law was put in place to enslave so-called black Latino men, man. You know, and some of you white people, they fall up in there, you white trash or whatever they call you. you know, because he don't give a damn about his own people. But the main target is the blacks and Latinos, because those are the Israelites. You know, he knows that those are the Israelites. So these laws he set up pursuant to Isaiah 10:1 is unrighteous decrees. Grievousness which he prescribed, which is set up to destroy you, keep you in jail cell, or keep you away from your kids. You know, as long as you don't know no better, you're gonna fall into that trap. You're gonna be in the system. You're gonna be on child support and shit. You're gonna be in a bad case, because this white man, he plays on the fact that you're ignorant, but we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. You know, so Psalms 99 and verse 4: the king's strength also loved judgment. That's the Most High. Thou doest establish equity, unlike this so-called white man on the earth, the unlawful king, the bastard, illegitimate king that he is. Okay, he's not the rightful ruler. We're the rightful rulers, man. The Lord created the earth for our sakes. The Lord didn't create the earth for you fucking white people to go around calling yourselves the white people, going around spreading Aleister Crowley philosophies on the earth, going around spreading fucking nepotism and pedophilia and all this other shit on the earth, man. You going around spreading falsehoods, you know, illusions of freedom and choice and shit. See, and you're destroying the people. You're setting up stumbling blocks for them so that you could turn around and accuse them before their power, you know. But see, the Most High, he's gonna come and establish equity, man. And thou executed judgment and righteousness in Jacob. All right. So the king's strength also loveth judgment. Psalms 99 and 4. And thou doest establish equity, and thou executest judgment and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt ye the Lord our power, and worship at his footstool, for he is holy. All right. So the Lord cometh to establish equity and execute judgment and righteousness in Jacob and our people. And when he does that, the whole world will be a paradise, man, where you will have choices. You know, you will have actual choices. You know, yes, you're gonna be still under the will of the Lord, you know, but you're gonna have real choices to pick from, man. You ain't gonna be stuck there, and you know, all you can do is take one highway to get to where you need to go. You know, all you can do is choose between two evils in this place, man. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Matter of fact, Wisdom Solomon 9 and verse 3, and thou hast ordered the world according to equity and righteousness, and executed judgment with an upright heart. Give me wisdom and to sit by thy throne, and reject me not from amongst the children of men. All right. So Lord is not going to reject us anymore. All right. The Lord is going to give us the wisdom to rule the earth in equity and understanding, you know, and to order the world in righteousness and execute judgment with an upright heart, man. As the upright people of the earth, man. Okay. And we're gonna give these people a true life, you know, a true experience of living, man. You know, where the people ain't gonna be fighting each other, you know, ain't gonna be bloodshed every fucking 5 minutes. Ain't gonna be no goddamn confusion, you know. No more confusion, man. Okay, Isaiah 11 and 1, it says, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse. Okay. And a branch shall grow up out of his roots, and the spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord, and shall make him of a quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. That's right. We're going to be made of a quick understanding, as we have been, you know, up to this point. And the Lord Most High going to increase our wisdom, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. Just talking about our Lord Yahushua, right? Fourth verse. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. All right. So that's when our Lord reigns upon the earth, man. And likewise, his joint heirs, which soon in Psalm 2nd chapter, which would be his 144,000 and his elect. All right. So with that, I say, call Aim La Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakodash. All right, dumb to our apostles, our teachers, man. Peace, salutations to the Lord's elect. Don't fall for the okie-doke of illusions of choice, man. All right. The only choice we have is like Joshua said in Joshua the 24th chapter, either you're gonna serve the powers that your the fake guys that that your father served on the other side of the flood, or you're gonna serve the power of Israel, man. You know. So with that, shalom. Shalom.